already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out. You built what I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're just as strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the nut. Got some more millies, that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a knot. Tricycle, they gonna chop. Took her out of filers, cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
First down. At their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. They're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ready.
One play in, Brock and his drive is already into enemy territory. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, break.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Daniels going to keep it. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across mid. Field on their own side. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Daniels back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after his 3rd game.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
On the double.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Fight, 97. Hut.
Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on a carry.
Trey Hendrickson on the tackle.
Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of the season. And later in the season, you're
pressure coming, and they take him down. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, you're making your coordinator a little bit nervous, man. When you take a sack down in this area of the field, you are playing with absolute fire. You know what else? Kind of light a fuse on that other side and that defense, too.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
Sam Martin.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He's brought down before the return gets far.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play fake here. Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
He sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Okay, ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there instantly. As he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that.
They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time he's stuck in the run.
It's his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Ready?
On third down, it's Young. He's got a man left. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
6 on the play.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
33, yellow. Cut.
Fourth down, Young. They've got his man. This is McMillan. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, he picked up the first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22, set.
On play action, here's Young. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeff Jones has got it. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
He takes it down to the 33. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
At the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Cougar 19, ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain. That's going to make it 2nd and 1.
Even if it doesn't get the first down, you can't be mad about that play offensively. The sweep was executed really well. They won the race to the edge and netted a solid gain.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
60 boxes, 60.
Daniels from the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it up. And the Panthers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Fight, 97. Come on, set. 50, 22 needle. Ready.
Again, running right. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
He was taken down.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here we go. 45, wide, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He puts some juice on a deep, big gain downfield. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Colts. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. George Pickens the touchdown. Going after his good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fitzgerald on the handle of the 20.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 70 Lions.
They'll start the drive with Edwards. And powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 27-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Got it. Ready?
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession.
Here we go.
They have it second and 4.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Play action now. Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has a nice clear midfield here. It's about a yard short. They managed 22 on the rim and a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Well, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Now Edwards. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet. Those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Ready, go.
Now Daniels off the play action. He's on deep to the... Oh, no, they get him yet again. J.C. Horn, they pick it off. And the Panthers have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ready.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. 50. Green. 10.
Young working from the gun. That's incomplete left side. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's second down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Check, Hunt.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and just 2 to go.
Slide through. Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. 10.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
Come on,
line.
set. Shot. 17. Hunt, hunt.
Out of the gun, Young. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Intended for Pickens. It's intercepted. Mike Samuel makes the play. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what? We'll get another interception. What it might be time to do, Kate? Just run. Run it.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go.
Not Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's a screenplay to Edwards. Inside the 25. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone. Down at the 20. That's a 38-yard play for him to move to 6.
Gotta be pretty good at it. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here we go. Ready.
Handoff headed right. It's Edwards. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics like we all know.
Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Kenny's under pressure, and he goes down. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's fourth down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 10 block, ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throwing the out route complete. There he goes, right sideline. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now lead by 10. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. Just to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Return coming here from the 12. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Their own 23-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
We send a man in motion. Daniels on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jermaine Pratt picks it.
Heroes pass. Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Blue striker. Blue start. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
13
2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner.
Ready, set.
It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America.
Let's go now.
First and 10
Striker,
at the
3,
14-yard
red,
line.
38. Set, go.
Still on here on first down. And he gets up for a game of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back-to-back carries here. They take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers are racing them to the halftime locker room.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, Brock, the ground game paid off.
There's great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns. It takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
There we go. Strike.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Beams one. Deep right. They connect on the deep shot. And they tackle him after he makes the play, but we saw a flag come out right as he made the catch. Which side is this interference going to go on?
Ready, break.
With the gun, Daniels. He's trying to go deep again. And they pick him off again. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline. Trying to cover, you put together a quick plan, here's your adjustment, and in just one play, you flush it all down the track.
He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Running for the marker on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Shovel, 38. Ready.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there. We know it's positive yards.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's in second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The 8-yard line.
Down. Claws red. Yellow, 43. Smash, red. Set, hut.
Hand off on second and short. Puts it over the end zone. And across the football. It's not loose. And the Commanders pick this one up. And he's out the clear. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. And Washington finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The Commanders narrow the lead entering halftime. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here who scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one, huh? It hit the deck and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive scoop and score touchdown.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he's going to take this return out of bounds. And And he'll step out of the end zone, so they'll start this drive up at the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 red.
Rush coming for Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. Now they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Hits his tight end on close. Makes his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Light blue. Set. Ready.
1st and 10 at the
33.
36-yard line.
Yellow. Ready. Ready. Set.
Now it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing, but he stops quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When we see zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Come on. Set. Set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Running left side by McMillan. And they're going to get contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Defense is set. 1st and 10.
Panthers,
6.
1st
Mega.
down.
Here we go. Set.
1st and 10 at the
Yellow.
23-yard
22.
line.
Ready.
To the air, yet again. Young. Quick pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He comes through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
And they'll pitch it out to him. Has room into the secondary. They take this in for the score. The Panthers blow the lead coming out at halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. If you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
This is taken in at the 13. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Daniels to throw. Setting up the screen. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
A gain of 54 yards.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The Eagles. Go.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. It's a forward to about a yard out of there. Pretty hard there. There for the stop.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms, and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
The left side is caught by Pitts. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And it's the Panthers' 1st down. 1st
Lots of initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On the gun, it's Daniel. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal.
Viking, 8-2. Ready?
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love covering basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders make it an 11-point ball game. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 blue. Clock, 10. Ready.
Young working from the gun. There's pressure and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders defense. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Chased out to his right. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
50, green.
3rd and long for him here. Defensive play to Jordan loose, incomplete. Carolina in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Daniels now. Into the hands of Pitts. Escapes the defender. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the pistol. Here comes Edwards. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for Washington. First down.
First and 10.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Ready, ready.
This is Jacory Crosby-Merritt. Hit for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. He's going to get the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes the
Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! And the Panthers grab it! Ooh, and I think we envision this one going all the way back for two, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Trevor Etienne to return this. He dodged the tackle. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. 45. Right. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Oh, no, they did it yet again. Mike Samuel makes the play. And the Commanders get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go.
Daniels setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out at the gain of 9.
The QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go.
This one left for Daniels. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready. Ready. Go.
Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond marker. And he's going to have enough for the first first down, not by much. Good guys, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. They send a tight end in motion. Running behind center with Edwards. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's second down.
That sure looks like a terrific call. Until you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Daniels from the pistol. Pitts brings it in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a fourth quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt.
19 Tiger. 60 Eagles. Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got a man. Complete. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the fourth. Now a field goal would only tie this game. And that right there, a very important 2-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math is pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Down. Yellow. 43. Hut.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Caught by his back. Makes a tackle. He's still going. Along the outside. He crosses midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Got it.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. 52 blue. Hut.
Young up first and 10. Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like. Back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Red. 38. Ready.
The shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go. Set. 50. Green. Ready? Go.
Young hangs on to it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, we got to worry about a quarterback who could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Block 85. Ready.
Going back, it's the handoff. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This time it's a passing play. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Cracking for it, and it's good! Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason.
To kick off for Carolina.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And this one's not going to connect. Not to low, and that failure to connect means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Jake, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Viking 18.
Back to throw it. Guess who Pitts has it under. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth of salt wants to really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make the play just as that tight end did.
Oh, man, nothing from the game, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Commanders with a little more work to do to win it here. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Franco.
Now Daniels off the play action. Ooh, a little bit of big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right.
dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Gets it through the middle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for the Panthers first.
So do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth, when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are in those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to the ball to get open? That's how the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Back to the well again. Running in the red zone. They're going to do it. No, they put the time. The final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. They grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown. They just win the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. It's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards at the end. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
To throw. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets outbound for the first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown. A big decision coming up on now.
Touchdown, Washington.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. Oh, it's no good. Wow, they got the touchdown. They chose to play for the tie and not the lead. They're going to remain down by 1 after they miss. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, this is Etienne. Making some progress here. An excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off your trigger, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go. Here we go. 52, boom. Ready.
On first down, running that full steam ahead, but he ran that steam pretty quickly. No gain on it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 of gain. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Set. Go. Set.
Another carry for him. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Smith red. Down. Ready?
This is Hubbard running left. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So the Panthers pick up the win here. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.